Going live. We'll wait a few minutes. See if anybody joins us.
Like Cage. Hey, do you want to join us? Come on, get up here.
We tried to give a thumbnail like 5 times with Cage in it. That would have been a perfect thumbnail right there. But he just wouldn't cooperate. Anyway, so yeah, you guys figured it out.
Is anyone there?
2 people.
All right.
Say hey, whoever you are.
Well, we have good news.
And we have better news.
Really good news. The good news is we are no longer gate guarding. We did our time. We made our money. We got ahead on some money, and life is looking pretty rosy right now. And the gooder news, is there a word named gooder?
There is, today there is.
The motorhome is fixed and running like a top. Runs perfect.
We've got poop again.
Yeah, we got power and accelerates really good, and it just hums right along. We're going up a little hill right now, and it hasn't even slowed down, hasn't downshifted, so she's running like the old beast she always was. So
thank God. Anyway, so I see Speedy 1995 was on here.
Yeah, I told him I used to have an Uncle Speedy.
Yeah. Vandana Dale and Dvorak, DJ Vorak, I think. Sorry. Hey Makio, Terry Burns, outdoor staycation. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're done, and for the ones that didn't hear, the motorhome is fixed. They're
Motorhome is
running perfect.
fixed.
Running absolutely phenomenal.
Which also makes it another best day of gate guarding.
Yeah, it's amazing. We drove this thing for what, probably
Hundreds.
1,000 miles
Yeah.
with it running like that, and I mean it was scary every minute we were driving it. And now it just idles down the road, just 1,700 miles,
Wonderful.
1,700 RPM at 65. It's perfect.
It's really been such a worry and a huge anxiety for Bill especially. He's worked really hard on it for a long time.
But it has brought me closer to God.
Yeah. Trials
I'll tell you,
tend
I've
to
been
do
doing a lot of praying, and I'm just thankful that He gives me the strength to be able to do those things, and that I'm able to do those things. You know, what we did to this motorhome would have cost us probably $3,000 or $4,000 at a shop. It cost us about $400 or $500 to do.
And how many months?
Well, actually, a little more than that. Probably cost us about $600.
We'll see. We left, so June, July, August. It's been almost 3 months that he's been chasing this problem. And then when he fixed it, he didn't really know if that really did fix it because he couldn't take it on a test drive. I told him he could, but he was like, if I unhook, I'm not coming back.
And I was looking for the next problem to fix too.
Right.
I finally just told Dara, I said, you know what? It's fixed. It's fixed. I know that was bad. It's got to be fixed, but I'm only 90% sure.
And if you watched the video, you saw how chewed up that rubber piece was in the part that he replaced. And if that wasn't going to fix it, it definitely sure wasn't helping it. So we knew it needed to be replaced regardless.
And another thing, these Coney shocks are awesome. They're amazing. I'm glad I got all 4. It drives so much better. We got our new windshield. I'm not looking through a cracked windshield. We do have to.
Yeah, if you guys can see,
the top.
I don't know if you can see or not, but
We're gonna retint the top of this thing.
My half of the windshield's tinted and his half is not. So he's gonna take off my side and then put matching pieces on each side.
Yeah, bring it down.
Bring it down further, yeah.
So, as full-time RVers, you know that when you're traveling east, you don't get up early to leave because the sun's going to be in your eyes. So you drive more into the evening. When you're traveling west, you get up early and you can get further because in the afternoon when the sun goes down, man, it's brutal, huh, baby?
Yeah.
We learned that. We got to the point where we just pull over, close the curtains, start the generator, turn on the air, and take a nap or watch
Wait
TV.
for the sun to go down. Yeah.
It's just too painful to try to drive in those conditions. And who's most excited about leaving?
Cage.
Cage says that he gets to go out,
No.
go pee, and come back in. Go
He's
out.
not really. I am. I'm really excited. Oh, let's see. Better shocks than the ones you put on last year with Brian?
Well, those are Rancho 9000. That's what I have on my truck. Those are adjustable shocks. Those are excellent shocks.
Yeah. And they're good for an automotive
Yeah,
application.
they're more for an automotive application. In this, on a motorhome, you basically have Monroe, Bilstein, and Coney's. And the Monroes are really cheap. But I almost think they're better than the Bilsteins. I had Bilsteins on here. And to go from the Bilsteins to the Coney's was like double the money. It was $800 for these shocks. But I'll tell you what, they'll last 10 years. And they ride nice, man. It makes a big difference. Now I may have to get my front tires balanced because those other shocks kind of got them a little
Warbly.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll run them for a couple hundred miles here. And
So
see if it
what's
straightens
the
out.
high today for gate guarding at our gate?
Temperature?
Yeah.
Probably about 111.
I don't have to go out in it. So happy.
It's I can't see the temperature gauge right
Yeah,
now, but it was about 96 this morning. It
And-
got down to about 90 last night.
And of course, yesterday was kind of relatively quiet on the gate, not a lot of traffic. But today it was slamming with tubes coming in to drill down. So
And our air conditioning on the dash is working again. I fixed
Yes.
that too.
we had a lot of problems when we parked.
I fixed a lot of stuff. We put a new toilet in. Gosh, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I fixed. I forgot. That's why I'll give you a good thought here. When you have an RV and start having problems, write them down because
You will forget until
you'll
it
get to
gives
where
you
you're
fits
going and you're
again.
going to have time to work on it and you forget. And then you get back on the road, you're dealing with the same stinking problems. So I always write them down and then I just go through my list.
Hi, Billy and Brenda. When are we coming to Charlotte?
We'll be there in about 2 weeks.
Yep. And good morning to Leisure 057 Blank. And we have 11 viewers right now. It's Sunday, so
It's a pretty day here, too.
it is pretty. It's
just
much
pretty
prettier
hot.
when you're on the inside in AC. It's so hot.
Man, this thing
Anyway.
just pulled that hill, never slowed down.
That's so awesome.
That's how it used
We're
to
so
run.
happy.
Instead of slowing down to 35 miles an hour and having to downshift. This thing's very torquey.
Anyways, guys, that's where we're at, and that's where we're headed. 2 eggs. Okay, hey guys.
That's
Mikhail
Jason
says
and-
hi, Cage.
That's
Mikhail says
Jason
hi.
and
Yeah,
Amanda,
Jason
right?
and Amanda. Hi guys. I think I missed something. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you are? Billy and Brenda are meeting with Johnny and Tracy
Are they?
Yeah.
Cool.
next week. They're awesome. We love them. And their naked dog.
Well, I don't think we're not going to be there that soon.
Yeah.
We'll be in Arkansas for probably.
We are
a week.
kind of in vacation
Well, no
mode
longer
right
than
now. So,
We'll be in North Carolina at the beginning of September, around the 6th or 7th, somewhere around there.
that soon? Mom's going to be at Leah's till the 4th, right?
Well, we'll probably leave Leah's.
We haven't really made any definite plans yet.
We'll be in North Carolina either on the 7th or the 8th. That's the day. Because I wanted to be there for Leah's birthday.
Yeah. Our daughter, Leah.
Got a lot of birthdays coming.
We
up.
do. We sure do.
We just had 3.
Yeah, actually 4 if you count Pages.
Well, yeah, it was July.
Yeah, but it was the tail end, almost
Yeah.
August, so. Okay, what am I missing?
Oh, this is so fun. When this thing is driving like this, it's just
Sign
it's just a
guy.
joy to drive.
Will do, Billy and Brenda.
This hill.
Thank you for
We're going up and
wishing
down,
us
down
safe
hill.
travels. Sign guy 4768.
But it didn't lose speed. It just had the downshift.
And welcome to all the new subscribers again and new viewers. Any of you out there. We appreciate your tuning in on your Sunday afternoon or morning, as it is here still.
Or like we like to say it, viewing our nonsense.
Viewing our nonsense, yeah.
We're just two old folks in a motorhome with a goofy dog, doing weird jobs and cruising around, and now we don't have to do anything. We have to report to our schooling on the 20th, so we're free for a little while. And then once that's over with, we're going to take probably 4 or 5 months off after we get done with our job. So
We are going to be making an announcement about what that job is pretty soon. Bill's got to
you
decide
should be
when.
able to figure it out.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Anyway, it should be fun. How's that
I'll
coffee?
just tell you, okay, the job involves being topless. We don't wear hats.
I have to get rid of this? This
Yeah,
is
why are you
backwards.
still wearing your hat?
Because I have my hair up and it's hot. This is going away. I don't need to know what YouTubers think. I know what I want. It's going away.
You're talking to our extended family.
I know, but they want me happy, so they'll want whatever I want.
Everybody wants me to keep my hair, so I'm just gonna get it. I'm gonna get it trimmed up a little bit, and so it's not like little things sticking out all over the place. Of course, the problem with where we were at, the water. They bring us the water. And we were talking about it this morning. When you get done washing it, your hair actually feels like it's dirty.
Sorry, guys.
Uh,
Yeah, it feels like residue or something.
you know, they put Braille on this highway.
The job, do you want to tell them what state it's in?
It's in Nevada.
It's in Nevada. Anyway,
If you want to know ahead of time, go to our Patreon and pledge $1,000 a month, and we'll tell you. How's that? Do we sound like YouTubers now?
yeah, we don't have a Patreon. Thank you, David W., for wishing us safe travels. Everybody who wished us safe travels, thank you.
I'll tell you how ready we were to go this morning. We had the motorhome out in front of the gate, truck hooked up, engine running. With what happened is there was an inner gate, and those people were going to replace us, and another couple was coming in to replace them. And we had the motorhome sitting there with everything running, just getting ready to go, while all of a sudden here comes the motorhome down the road. We handed them all the stuff, shook their hands, said, "All right, have a great time. Goodbye."
Good luck!
Although what I liked about that gate is the highway. This highway was right out the front window, so you're entertained. You always saw Border Patrol.
Also, we had good internet there.
Excellent internet.
Where the couple that was replacing us, that was on the gate inside the ranch, they didn't have internet at all. So they're going to be happier where they're at. They think it's less dirt, but it's really not. That's
It's
okay.
a lot more dirt.
That's okay.
But our motorhome's beautiful now.
Yeah, Bill
I just did
washed
what they
it,
call a dry wash
but
on
except
the
for the
slide.
slide,
That's the only thing I couldn't
Yeah.
get, but it looks good.
because
It
the
looks
slide
the
was
rest
like
of it.
right up against barbed wire fence.
But I'll tell you what, for the last 3 days, I've been yelling at truck drivers to slow down. They're dusting my motorhome.
Well, they shouldn't drive that fast anyways, because it dusts out your lungs too. Anyway, that's the truth about gate guarding.
Yeah, the other problem with that gate was it was so close that you almost got ran over, what, 3 times? And
Yeah, I
I almost
did.
once.
I almost by a semi.
Because you're telling them to wait so you can go back on the side where the motor, because the gate opened opposite of the motorhome, so you're on the other side of the
I
road.
liked being on the side where the wind wasn't blowing all the dirt in my face.
So you
Crazy
open the
like
gate,
that.
and then you're telling the driver not to go, and you're trying to walk around. Well, most of them are Hispanic, and they think this means go. So, anyway.
You want to tell people what you've got on your hands, Mr. Billy?
What?
What do you have on your hands?
Well, these are
Anyone's
those
wondering.
copper fit gloves. I have real bad arthritis in my thumbs.
Do they help?
These things, yeah, I mean, after about 2 hours of driving this rig, sometimes my hands get so sore that it's like I have to keep trading off. But these things make it real comfortable. It's nice. I don't even know I'm wearing them, and they take the ouch away. So I just saw them. I thought I'd try them out. I'm gonna get another pair, and I'll have a pair just for driving, and then I'll have a pair for like when I'm working on the motor and stuff. Everybody used to try to always talk me into wearing gloves when I worked on motorcycles, and then companies would come in and give me free gloves to try and everything else.
Yeah.
And I just could never. I always like to be able to feel the bolts because you don't want to drop them. You know, you drop a bolt, sometimes you tear a motorcycle in half to get it out of it. So I always like to be able to feel the bolts, but with these I can't. So, but I can really feel it. It's starting to get all that. It's all getting up into this whole area here. Is starting to get kind of messed up. There's the
Yeah,
campground.
Mikio, she wears compression gloves too. Terry Burns says crap tables. We're working at crap tables in Vegas.
We're opening a casino, but we're going to be like the food trucks. We're going to do it in the food trucks.
See all those RVs there, guys?
Well, they're all
Those are
workers.
man camps. All the workers out here, they come from states all over the country, and they bring a trailer and they have man camps, and that's where they stay because there's not enough housing here. And a lot of times it's super temporary, so they've got to be on the move. Anyway, it's not like a real nice campground. It's just a man camp.
I'm not paying attention. I hope there wasn't a flying J back there. We still got to get water and all kinds of craps.
Going over the Nueces River. It's dry because it's so hot. Anyways, anything else you want to say or anything else you guys want to ask before we bid you
I'll
adieu?
tell you one more thing. When we work these jobs, I showed you guys before on our videos how we use bottled water. Well, now we drink the water out of our tank. We keep our tank real clean, and I have 3 filters the water runs through. One that it runs through when it comes into the tank, and then one when it comes out, and then one under on the cold side of the sink.
Triple filter.
Well, when you're working, the water there is so bad, the filters just get all goopy in a few days. So when we find a Flying J up here where you can fill with water, we're going to dump the water in the tank, and then I'm going to replace all the filters, and then we'll start all brand new, and we'll be able to drink the water again. So that's another process we have to go through every time. That's all I have to say about that.
That's all you have to say about that. Okay. Well, it looks like
Here it is.
everybody's we got 14 viewers right now, but if y'all don't have any more questions, we just want to let you know where we're at and that we're happy to be free.
And I'm happy my motorhome runs good.
Yes.
I am
super
very,
thrilled.
very happy.
Very thankful. Anyways, guys, we hope you have a wonderful
I don't see
Sunday,
a Flying J. Where's it?
and thanks for popping on with us. Take care.
Bye.